Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Buff now as well, importantly so. Still, bot side 3v3. This is exactly what we called out from the draft. XUYN has flash, he's charged up his Q as well. See right there, using the camp to charge up the Q. 5 more seconds till he gets that again.
PP got forced to flash with it now. It's a twisted advantage onto Elk, who's gone very deep, but he's got no mana. Will get healed though by the Nami. The ebb and flow keeping himself alive. All the summoners popped. XUYN in a slightly dangerous position, but able, not the greatest weapons to continue brawling as the chakrams ran out.
But all of this starts from... If he doesn't flash away, I think he does end up dying.
Oh boy.
Pretty comprehensively. XUYN is back bot side with a flash. PP God's gonna die.
Abel's got a flash and a barrier, but PP God really doesn't have much to do as Abel decides, well, maybe I can trade back on in here and get something. Has got barriers and chakrams. Flashes on forwards. Does get the kill. That's important. At least Abel gets some gold. On. Does not fall down as the ebb and flow once again comes on through to heal people up.
Abel's Aphelios is so crazy. He ends up getting a load of chakrams from that. I think he used a 3-weapon switch actually to get through all of it. Red, white, manages to get himself onto those huge amount of chakrams. Have to wait and see where their opening comes. They are very much on the defensive footing up until a mistake is made. Maybe when they have level 6s and 1 item as well for the Aphelios. That could be a big moment for them.
On to farm lead nominally here is Abel, doing okay as Longfong needs to be a bit afraid. We'll have the chains come through. We'll try and get his way out, but has actually ended up with the fate sealed. Decently buffered away from with the unbound soul, but it's just not enough. XUYN putting him at 3, and Longfong is about to face check XUYN again. Bot side we go, but it does mean because Elk was left alone with everyone else elsewhere, Elk goes down, flashing as well with that, so at least they get something onto a player that can carry. 2 kills for Abel, but a second death for Longfong. God's been locked in lane with Abel. The ability to contest these wards has been really limited, and XUYN being in the enemy jungle as well. Xiaofeng and PP God not really on the map to control vision in the way they'd like, with particularly the Maokai. Means this kind of thing is just so free. Going for the fate sealed. Does land a bit of DPS. It's just not enough, and Xiaofeng is just not here in time.
Oh, Xiaofeng can't save his mid laner.
Oh, Abel. Breath of life in the barrier, keeps himself alive, but now XUYN looking to come over.
Charge up his Q, he's doing it again, and see if he can use that again. Using that Q, he might be able to flash forward. He's constantly holding threat. PP got enabled. Need to stay away from the Xin Zhao flash E range.
Tidal Wave doesn't really land. The Aqua Prism does, though! That means Abel's dead to rights.
Oh, and they have to stay away from the Xin Zhao, but they can't stay away from the wave. The tide brings death. There's now Xiaofeng, no flash, he could die too. Knight gonna be picking up this. He has a Medjai's at 13 minutes, he wants to snowball.
Oh, this was sign in the fans' hands in the crowd. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Very dangerous to walk up to this guy.
They know he's there, but they feel like they can trade it out, and actually Knight spot a bother there. Everyone from BLG can still come around. That cozy campfire is put Abel
he can kill here, he has flash.
Flash forwards, and the Mimic Distortion deletes him. That was very over-eager from Abel and PP God to step forward.
By the way, that wasn't even the Mimic. That was actually just the straight flash. He used the Mimic.
Knowing where the Maokai has started to invading the bot side, keeping so many people locked in lane has put this into a horrible position because XUYN has won multiple lanes, and the play from BLG with these early spiking fights has been brutal. Now he turns up top.
Yeah, it's the first time top lane's featured in this game, and it's going to be a cube getting reduced into squares as he takes an extra dimension out of him. XUYN gets another kill. 4-0 and 3. This mid...
Since I've done higher end math. Such as it is.
Oh well, okay, we've got on with heal and ult. People got to, this is only jungle support. Elk could just turn up and kill them.
Xiaofeng, what was the decision making there? That one feels a little bit over-eager. Maybe the desperation sticking on through, thinking they finally caught someone. Instead, he just dies to a culling. Elk now at 3 kills, 4 and...
Use move speed differential to get big plays. Knight can use the Herald to go into an inner turret. Rarely that we see that one happening, normally since breaking one of these outer turrets. BLG, this has been destructive as you like.
XUYN might need to be a bit careful here. There's still going to be some potential damage. Everyone's here. They get the fate sealed that is buffered away from with a well-timed crescent guard, but a flash shot in from Abel with a wonderful Moonlight Vigil flash combo. Cube on the other side, hit with the barrel, will be forced to pop his own ultimate, but now Bin actually in a spot of bother here, gets some damage back, needs to be a bit aware of the empowered Cube, but Elk coming on over means this is not going to be a 1v1 for long. Short on the body slam, flash on him for a W that leads to very little in the end, and it's another kill over to Elk.
Yeah, I think Cubic's just gone down to quarter here. there is no quarter. Abel, PP God. Look, there's a lot of vision here in BLG's favour.
The try is not bad, Crozy Camp, but actually, the heal's not going to get them quite out of range. On without the flash already, should just die. Abel picks that one up, and Elk down the summoner, a little bit too eager to find the play.
OMG firing back around the Aphelios. 4 kills, all of them here onto the Aphelios' back. BLG seriously though still. Knight is requiring 3 people to answer his lane.
Back to get the tower!
Goes back against the tower, all the same, styling on them. But BLG, I mean, but a cube.
Wonder where on blue is Flash. He flashed to give the Tide Caller's blessing to Elk before he dashed on in. That's where it was lost. The Imperial Mandate complete there. 3
stop recalls of anything. Bin might just throw his ult into a bush or just keep his flash there. I think this is a big point. He just used his ult there. Abel and PP God can't recall. He might die for this because there's 3 people there, but even then he has flash and E. He's just going to stop this. Knight is now coming. The rest of BLG will keep pushing through mid lane with the Baron buff. They can't kill Bin in time. There's a teleport going away from the base as BLG are toying with OMG.
And he has to reset immediately. Oh, Longfong, they thought there was more going on and they're just going to lose the whole base.
But look at this. They're still going to be recalling. They get Milio back, but now Aphelios is left on his own. This could be a really dangerous moment. Knight can assassinate both of them.
Oh, that's both of the carries. They're both not here. Longfong thought to TP in to save his players, and instead, the base is under siege. They've got Baron to their name, and it's just a cannon minion chunking out this tower.
Okay.
The picture finally ends. They've still not managed to reset.
Knight might just teleport into the base to support the team. They are still stopping the bags. It's like waiting for a bus that never comes.
Oh my god, the wheels have come off. They've basically sat on the side of the highway.
Aphelios is dead!
He's dead as Knight hasn't left. They were trying to hitchhike and find an axe murderer. More stacks on the page in Knight's book, and instead the game just ends in the most comical of fashions.
Knight goes back, buys a death cap, gets his 200 AP item, and BLG are slaughtering through OMG.
Oh my god, it's Xiaofang who just about gets onto someone, but PP God dies to Elk dashing on forward. And BLG just make it look easy. This poor Mao guy has just not been in the game. It has been a rough old time in the jungle. That pressure there led into mid lane ganks, it led into bot lane ganks, it led into the kind of snowball you rarely see in League of Legends. If people want to ask who the best team in the LPL, go ahead, either works just fine.
One thing that's kind of fun to me is that I look at OMG's comp and I'm like, yeah, that's a BLG comp, actually, in its own way too, where you have, you know, someone like Elk on the J heal or anything like that for Elk. Potential of this actually being able to dive. Level 3 only just hit for Xiaofang.
This could be problematic. Lands the Q, can look for something more on, of course, with the battle dance, can start to get to safety, uses charge 1. Elk starts flying away, begins to get some more. PP got flashed out, first blood to Starry, but now XUYN coming over. Starry needs to be a bit scared, but of course still has the flash to work with, and they just get the kill and they back out.
But the thing is that they don't see XUYN. XUYN is waiting to see if they redive, and that's exactly what they're looking for.
Xiaofang in danger, but flashes away, gets a kill back. Now XUYN in a spot to bother himself, but the Achu comes across. PP God trying to dive out, gets a nice knock up onto XUYN. There's a shield left remaining, getting the sweeper to knock the vision out. Elk trying to get a last kill, doesn't quite get it. The root from the choppers, Elk flashing away, does get a kill but will fall at the end of it. Starry 3-0. Welcome to the LPL.
Well, he's out here and they go for a redive, then I can look for a play, and they catch out Elk again.
He's in so much danger. He's dead to right from, but no flash, and he's only running the teleport. Final rocket does it. 4-0 now for the Jinx.
Tier 2 boots early. Very, very good at running people down, and the double burst makes it even harder once that slow starts to connect. So BLG's bot lane, we have praised them for being the best bot lane in the LPL, and when they win lane, game does crashes in a row, looking for the W into the empowered Q to get that extra damage and healing through.
Longfong, no flash, doesn't quite have the ultimate yet, needs to be a bit afraid as XUYN has got level 6, and once again, everyone from BLG is in mid lane. What do you do?
What you do is you have vision, so you don't
to interfere with any dive.
Level 6 from Xiaofang with flash is scary in his own right, though, especially when you're at half HP, taking some of that splash damage. They do see Lee Sin. Here comes XUYN. Is Knight coming as well? No, not yet.
Soldier ultimate comes on through. The Abyssal Dive forces the flash out, but he's still hit by the rocket. Tries to get something on the other side of XUYN. Goes on forwards. Devour onto Starry, who now gets a massive shield of the excitement. So Elk could go nowhere. And now XUYN left in a dangerous position as Longfong comes a roam in. Can maybe look to dive the Vi, who's got a flash, but no ultimate.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of this. XUYN goes down in this bot lane, more than surely.
Yeah, flashes away to no avail. PP God picks up the kill, will drop the tower aggro, and can now look to reset. They're teleporting down.
It's the first thing, because while they have huge backline advantage, like 50 CS lead for Starry in this bot lane, 6 kills, insane amount of work, they will not have front line to protect them very easily.
I'm going to try and trade 2 for 2 in terms of the turrets, and I think that's probably fine, because the thing is, you're sharing this goal between 4 members on the other side. That is a Jinx who's getting the lion's share of that gold. I don't think they're going to stop it. Can they get anything more from this? I don't think so. They're going to try and have Longfong roam up to defend the inhibitor turret. I don't know whether he's going to get there in time, though. It's going to get a serious chunk.
This is the problem. It's 6 grubs. Even though you don't have a Jinx to kill the towers, you have the objectives of the double might. So OMG, they slip up big time. He's actually pretty strong right now. He's getting towards that Seraph, and he got a lot of gold from that last play. Vision cleared. Shun in mid lane. Here we go.
Gonna try and weave his wall in as well. Starry flashing away. There's the quickness in the grand entrance. But On just dies for his troubles. Xiaofeng follows the queue up, and now they begin to pistol dive forwards. Teleport's coming on forwards. But the rocket deletes the other one. Flash forward, but there's a devour afterwards. Shirking to get away. Xiaofeng low. Starry gets another. Bin finally flashes on forwards. Starry dies. Pop Blossom comes on down though. Bin trying to get something, but is pulled all out over the wall and dies for it. BLG 4 for 1.
Even though they would just run into the mid lane, OMG were the ones that didn't really get vision control after this. Cube did just spot On. He doesn't have flash, but he has the monster energy blast cone, and that's a wall to deny the team getting in.
Yeah, that means Dragon's taken. That stops the Dragon stacking, so it will not be soul point for Owen. You cleanse. There's a lot of knockups, and of course there's the charm.
But
yeah, but obviously between things like the cease and desist, which like suppress you, or the knockup stuff can still be quite difficult to cleanse out of his own. Wrong end of a seismic show. Flash kick is phenomenal from Xiaofeng. They're going to get Elk. He's dead and they're teleporting in. But the excitement is huge on Just About Alive. But that is a monster pick.
And now suddenly, OMG get themselves an ability to just keep...
Has meant that the side lanes still feel like BLG, when they are not kind of getting away from the Jinx, are getting something done.
Longfong just catches Elk again.
Gone! Fantastic combo. Elk's dead to the rocket. Now what about On trying to escape, taken very low. Bin is scary, gets over the wall. Dominus rolling, but in goes Xiaofeng again. Bin still dangerous, kick back. Xiaofeng might die, but can still gets the heal of the sundered sky.
He's
now
so excited.
Goes down and oh my days, Starry is excited. Stars in his eyes and a night for the count. He wins out, they get 3. But now OMG having gotten a bit of people there.
BLG need to avoid this fight. They can't afford to stick around here. Smolder's come through, but Smolder doesn't have enough stacks. Here comes Longfong.
Forces Knight to flash away, gets a root, and goodbye Vi! Dead to right, into the backline goes On, who flashed over the wall, but it's a Devour onto Starry, who's still alive, trying to get to the backside, will not die quite yet. This Jinx will not die! Finally brought down as a final auto claims them, and now BLG in a 4v3 might still be able to get something despite the man disadvantage.
Knight, very high HP. What can you get with the next combo?
The Rakan's dead! Knight's in trouble. Remember, he hasn't got a flash. He flashed out of the Pop Blossom. Cube can still do some damage. Elk's got the execute now, though, so he can be useful. Longfong needs to be very, very afraid. Has got the teleport, so he needs to back and reset.
Knight, next combo. What can you do? Elk's going forward. Again, he has the execute. Another Q dodge, but not the root!
And Knight hits the root, but it doesn't matter because the threaded volley kills him. He doesn't have the blooming burst.
And Knight, he can recall, he can teleport back. Shun is back alive somehow, some way, despite Jinx killing his sister. I just don't think it will be enough. Shun back, Starry back on the board, has an ult which will hit Elk.
Elk gonna survive for now. It's the fact that Shun is here. Xiaofeng gets over the wall, having killed Elk somehow. Finally gets seismic shots. And Longfong, oh Longfong, you've got to call it out.
Guys, let's just wait. Starry has got excited. He's got the extra movement speed to be here in time. Not quite there though. Oh my god. 6 grub buffs, remember. BLG will push down this mid lane out very, very quickly, and they've caught Longfong.
He's trying to go golden, doesn't get that much time done. Remember, there's an execute, he just dies. Does not manage to hold on that tower at all, despite the minions not being there. The grub buffs turn up, and they manage to hold on to the turret.
On uses the full breadth of his HP bar. He's going to recall anyway after that point. It's a top lane out turret. Oh my god, I'm going to say that a lot. And it's not going to end. Getting a choice pick from BLG, or getting a reset. Getting excited for Jinx.
Yes, and Baron's now a possibility, and with actually a fair amount of frontline, and then just this hyper-fed Jinx, the Baron won't survive all that long. Should it happen to Elk
again?
He's caught! Even with the flash, the flap, he's gone! Smolder's mother comes in too late. It's just the grave of her son she spots.
Once again, not counting the damn minions. Elk has not been on his game in game number 2. He had that one good team fight, but that important pick goes away. BLG, they were looking for, I don't know, what are they looking for? A fight, a steal? It's dangerous either way.
Shun can get in. He's got flash ult. ult and then smite. He can make this happen. What about the back end of the fight? It's a good knock up into the back end of it. On jumped over the wall. Still a 4v5. Starry trying his best to be threatening. Gets shunted as PP God. Shun now looking to fight the stopwatch onto Longfong. They're jumping onto Bin, who gets a big heal. Kick back. Does go down. Excited again is Starry, forcing Shun away. Baron still leashed. Still going down. Shun has a flash and an ult. Does not get there.
A bot lane right now, and he doesn't feel like he can stay.
No, and that's the problem, is in the 4v5, OMG will win.
So, Bin, maybe looking to teleport in. I think what's trying to happen is BLG are trying to guess when OMG will send someone to recall and then teleport back in. Cube is not going to be here for the front line. Sorry, misses the combo!
Oh my god, the damage! Knight's dead. This time it's not Elk, but a kick back onto On, who dies as well. 2-man advantage already. Cube begins to shove it in. Bin just doesn't get to get into the fight despite the teleport. Elk now running away. The Pathmaker to buffer his way forwards. Bin can still be a threat potentially on the flank.
It's going to be another excited proc for Starry. He'll get a stack of that off of the inhib as well. Double excited. Remember, it does stack. And BLG, they're trying to save the damn game.
There's still 10 seconds on Knight. He's not going to be here for a minute. As Starry gets devoured, stays alive. Shun goes down into the backline. Does Elk try to get some damage? Does not manage to make it happen as the Untouchable strikes part 3. Pull Bim back. Massive rocket damage. The crits are glorious. 18 kills for Starry, who comes crashing out of the heavens like a supernova. Knight has respawned, but to what avail? He throws down a Weaver's Wall to try and block off the minions.
Oh, he gets a combo onto Longfong, but that's not the target you want. You have to imagine that OMG have a Guardian Angel back in the distance somewhere looking over the shoulder. It goes to game 3. The Armor going towards AP, and then Rakan as well, giving some extra shields and the help from that too. So it's not like Elk won't have himself a way into this game, and the Kaiser should be able
on the Raptors, but then has gone to his blue side and come down towards his bot. Might be a little late though.
That's the thing, he's going to be late. He won't have red buff right now. He can smite it away if he thinks there's a real risk of it. He can do it right now, but is it too late?
Gonna try and go on in. There's gonna get some decent body block, but it's just not enough. The exhaust comes on through. Shun flashing away, will likely die. Does not quite die yet. The shields from the E from Rakan does a fair amount of work. Battle dancing to safety. Xiaofeng gets another, and now Elk in danger as well. Doesn't have enough room to run. Trying to get something back. A flash for the Cathian Rain. Gets one more. But it's still 3 kills to Lee Sin.
3 for 2 in the grand scheme of things. It's 3 to
the bop and block, that passive, and the ability to hop on and off people was so obnoxious.
Can Xiaofeng stop the recall? He can throw a Q and he can. So Counter-Strike up in 4. He doesn't have it right now. This is just a recall stop. This should be a kill.
Could well be. Bin has got a ward to hop to potentially. They're waiting on some time. Flash away. The aggro taken.
Oh, the stun!
Cube gets the stun, but the aggro was dropped. It's not going to lead to anything. And a kill over to Cube, who just flares out his wings, and the wingborn
deep in towards top side, level 6 hits. He's in a bit of an awkward spot as well himself. He's used his ult already just before this. I'd imagine to take the majority of Cube's HP bar as we saw that. Again, taking some good trades.
Does end up with the second activation of the Wingborn Storm hitting his face, but Shun is topside and Cube needs to be a little bit wary. He's going to put down a wall, but will unlikely run into the Xin Zhao. It's Secret Service Xin Zhao trying to do a lot of work, does not speed his way to safety. Shun gets a kill and gets on the board for BLG.
About trades when he really pulls out that ult, and it means that you're passive when that ult comes out.
Oh! Kick away, the charm comes on through, flash away, nice damage back. Xiaofeng does not manage to secure the kill. Nicely played by On.
Oh, wait! That was fantastic. Tries to auto cancel, flies in for the kill.
And now Elk's still in danger. They're teleporting behind. They can still play this one at OMG in a difficult space. They might have got God in the name, but I don't think praying to him's going to keep you alive. He dies to Starry, crashing back down to earth after a phenomenal game 2. Elk wins out this one.
The early lane from BLG is what chance that Starry with the flash screen back up might have to blow it again.
Shun's going to be down here. The Lee Sin is not. There comes the quickness and the battle dance. Try and get on in. They flash away to no avail. There's not a bad exhaust. Flash for the win becomes lightning from Shun. As clean as you like. Shun will tank the tower and will help claim his team the kill. What more could you do?
Knight was even on the roam as well, just in case.
By Cube.
Elk, because he ends up helping in the killing of the Herald, means you will get an empowered recall next time you use that as well. You get 1 when you go towards that one. Starry has ult, but no summoners. Knight, very strong at level 11, with of course his Malignus as well. So, well, I mean, he's really going for this, huh?
Okay, gets into the backside. That's actually a huge kick onto Elk, who now needs to try and find his way out. It's Knight, I apologize. Yeah, it's not Elk. I was expecting it to, but you were right. And that's a decent kill, and a kill over to Starry. Very well indeed.
And again, with the second rank of Kai'Sa, one of the big buffs to Kai'Sa was, hey, the ultimate now is the longer range. If you get any CC, you're in trouble. OMG, you need to be careful here.
And Starry left alone on the other side. They've split the map between these turrets. Elk runs the wave into mid lane. Might be able to get a start getting a chunk there. There is, of course, PP God on top of Cube, and Starry burst fires Shun slightly, but they're just not getting access to the wave. So this tier 2 falls.
Tier 2 falls very easily, and they go forwards, and he's just gone! Stars plucked out of the sky. It's a Dark Knight.
Oh, it is indeed. A nice kick back though on a shot, but he's still got a Crescent Guard to work with, and then he audacious charges out of the range of the turret. Another kill comes on through. Longfong dead to right. Xiaofang now running away. The heal from PP God keeps him alive just about. Cube now desperately clearing the wave in the bot lane, because OMG about to lose their base in mid lane.
Oh, it's the straw which breaks OMG's back. One play floods the base.
Almighty, another kill comes across as Elk picks that one up. 6-1 and 3 on the Kai'Sa now. Decides not to fight for the dragon because
with the substitution they weren't expecting to make, even with the bot lane changes as well midway through the series. Now they're looking for a fight, not willing to go quietly.
That's actually not a bad blast going to pull people away. I just don't know how valuable it is because it's not got DPS onto either On or Shun, who now pulls the quickness, and down goes Xiaofang for his temerity in going forwards. Now On forces Starry to start shifting over the wall. Another kill going over towards BLG. I appreciate the fact they're looking for something. It just doesn't amount to anything at all. And look on the other side of the map. Bin is shoving onto another inhibitor turret.
Yeah, Xiaofang just overplayed that. He's done that a couple of times in this game now. God damn, when you've got this much HP, Triforce and the Titanic Hydra, the Demolish does so much work. Both are adding up to, what 600, 700 bonus HP on top of that. Very, very big damage to those towers. And it's just, he can ignore them. Now going towards the Baron, OMG, with an overplay from their jungler, might have just thrown what has been actually a very competitive series when we didn't X-Rad. The resistances makes it really hard to go through this point. Knight once again just waiting for a Mantra Q. Can't quite it this time. On goes in.
Does a lot of damage indeed, and they will manage to get some more damage back. The inhibitor turret falls in mid lane. It was chunked out low earlier. Bin actually taken relatively low. Counter strike has to go up alongside the exhaust, but they can't get the kill because he's got that on. Into the backline they go, but Xiaofang just dies for the choice of it. Cube on the other side versus Shun and Knight. Longfong tries to get in. They will kill the Jax. They get the Elk. He's gone. He's been shot down. Huge big game pickup. Knight now coming on over as Cube died in the 1v2. But what happens at the end of this? Flash forward for the grand entrance. Will die. Starry still trying to trade on out. Cannot break the tether. The Mantra Q is blocked by the Yuumi. Still not enough. Wall surging away, but Shun will audacious charge mid-flight, and they cannot get out. It's a wipeout as he barrels off that half pipe.
Knight once again proving that he can...
Like an absolute avalanche, a cavalcade of gold is poured out of the accounts of OMG into BLG's hands. They are like nearly 15,000 gold ahead. Xiaofang tries to go to Elk, but it's a wonderful flash. And now they're going to get the pop loss. But where is the rest of the damage? Because Starry and Shun are in the wrong end of this. Shun Knight blow up the Zeri. PP God runs away. The cat skinned and out of the bag. Cube on the other side goes down. This time the split fight favors BLG and the game is over. There is nothing left to be done. A valiant effort from OMG, yes, but BLG put them to the sword and grind them into paste in Game 3.
It's often said, if you swing for the king, you best not miss. Make that about a knight as well. To get through BLG, there is a certain protector in the mid lane you have to get.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.